Last week when Ted Cruz said that, we should stop attacking pedophiles, he said, pedophiles, they're off the menu, boys. You can't have them anymore. I thought, surely, it won't get any more deranged than this. Boy, do I have some news for you.
There's many other confirmation studies. There's 2 studies that show children who are circumcised early have double the rate of autism.
That's fucking right. Your boy RFK Jr. came in here sounding like a fork in a garbage disposal, as per usual, and says some shit that you wouldn't think would even be a sentence spoken by humanity. The behemoth of bastardry, the goddamn minister of misinformation came out here full-chested, fucking tits in the wind, saying, that's right, you know that thing we've done since literally the birth of fucking Jesus? Before that, actually? Yeah, that's what causes autism. That's what does it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just astounded this guy's bloodline survived, like, the 12th century. It's anti-evolutionary, really. It's proof against evolution, honestly. My running theory is that his grandpa was supposed to die in a chainsaw accident, but God was looking the other way that day, so just, like, never got around to it and survived just long enough to create this hellspawn. That's about all I got, to be honest. Now, some people are going to tell you to take this with a grain of salt. They're going to say, keep in mind, this is the guy who got brainworms from eating a carcass, like a roadkill bear off the side of the fucking road. That wasn't even, I don't even remember if he hit it or not. I think it might have just spawned in on the side of the road. And is like swimming in sewage a couple months ago. Which, I mean, that's cool and all if you want to do that. But maybe that means we shouldn't, I don't know, believe what he says as far as science goes? But then again, who am I kidding? This is the Robert Fortnite Kennedy Jr. What choice do I have except to believe exactly what he says at face value? But anyway, back to the main point. That's fucking right. He just said circumcisions cause autism. Now you might be asking yourself, Communist Horse, Mr. Horse, sir, how does circumcision trigger autism, a well-known genetic disorder? And I say unto you, dear viewer, that is an excellent question. And the answer is, according to our dear RFK here, Tylenol. You see, when they circumcise the baby, they give them Tylenol, and that causes autism. That's right, it all comes back to Tylenol, the boogeyman RFK checked under his bed for every night. Now, you might also remember last week when he said that it was during pregnancy, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm no expert, I'm not the goddamn savant of birth here, but I think that they circumcise after birth. So this isn't, something's fishy here. This isn't matching up with the stories. Then again, I suppose I could be wrong. Maybe they just reach up in there mid-fucking pregnancy. That's when they do the ultrasound, you know, they're like, oh, well, you get an ultrasound, the circumcision comes free, so they just go up there and do that, and they just fucking, like, finagle up there and, like, snip. Then, of course, it begs another question. If it's caused by circumcisions, how do women get it? Is that just, like, the doctor's a little tipsy that day, and he's like, whoops, too much, it's a woman, it's been a girl the entire time. And I also feel like it needs to be asked, is there a person out there that actually believes this? Is there even one single goddamn troglodyte caveman who lives under a fucking rock bigger than the Twin fucking Towers that's like, yes, this is the government I wanted, this is what RFK should be all about? Because I like to imagine, in my perfect, idealized world, that the answer is no. That no one actually believes this. Because otherwise, it's kind of sad, to be honest. But then maybe every logical, reasonable, scientifically thinking human on this planet is wrong. Maybe Tylenol has some super radioactive properties that can just shred through your fucking DNA and just retype it like it's fucking CRISPR. I don't know. But that's about it. I just saw this earlier, and I let it fester in my mind for a good hour or two before I'm like, I can't not talk about this. It's just so goddamn fascinating and sad. But thanks for tuning in, I guess.